something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car, in the dead of night, on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Chandler now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. To throw right away, here's Milrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cut 19. Ready?
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Off he goes. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Got it. Ready?
From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
70. Ready?
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ready?
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Williams in motion. On third down, Milrow. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready, ready.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He'll work his way out right. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Ready.
First down, Lions.
Go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he finds some space tackling after a gain of 7 on first down.
7 brings up 2nd and
3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Scattergood. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2, and it's done. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A big-time play out of the G-Man. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scattergood. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the zone read, it's a give to Scattergood. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get that out to Scattergood. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of only a yard.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Chandler now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Milroe throwing on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrabbling his way to a first down.
First down, Detroit.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it. 65 catch. 65 catch.
To the air, it's Milroe. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Milroe. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
34-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterby. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Scatterby. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, set. Rocco leading.
On 1st down, Dart gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. That's into the hands of Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Ready. Warriors. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. and 60. Shot 50.
Now Milrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Hit. 65, 6.
Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
5 yards picked up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready, set.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target. He comes through for him there.
He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Panther 60.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Scatterwood. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Jamin Davis there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 48-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Run straight ahead, that's Scatterwood. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And a good run there. Give him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Dart. Open man is Robinson. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He's got it about the 8. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scalaboo. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Scalaboo. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Chandler now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Moving nice.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught by Gibbs. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On the jump.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dark over the middle. That's the tight end Hawkinson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
44-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Here's a run with their tight end. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, it's done. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go, Sack. Go.
They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Second down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the set.
2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
His kick is good.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Okay, great.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Bush is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
recovered by one of his teammates. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one not quite on target, but too much, and that one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.